Welcome to J&J International Academy. In our academy, we provide training for Ielts, OET, and PTE with special attention given towards English grammar. To learn under experienced trainers from all over the world, contact us on the given numbers. You can see that today we are going to learn degrees of comparison. Why degrees of comparison? Degrees of comparison is one of the area where students make mistakes in their English proficiency tests. So J&J International has come forward and made it easy to understand and explained how to use them in the sentences. So let's get started. There are 3 degrees of comparison. They are positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. What is positive degree? It's an adjective or adverb that does not make a comparison. Let's see the example. The airport is far. The second one is comparative degree. It is a form of an adverb or adjective modified by the word more or the word ending in er and is used when comparing two things. Example, the airport is farther than the train station. The last one is superlative degree. It is used to compare more than two things to show which is the greatest or which is the least. Example, this is the farthest airport. Now let's go and learn a few words. Let's see the positive, comparative and superlative degrees of few words. Sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Small, smaller, smallest. Tall, taller, tallest. Bold, bolder, boldest. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. Kind, kinder, kindest. Young, younger, youngest. Great, greater, greatest. When the positive ends in letter E, only R and ST are added. So let's see the example. Brave, which ends with letter E, when it changes to the comparative degree, we add letter R, so it becomes braver. And when you have to change it to the superlative degree, you add ST, which makes it bravest. Let's see other words. Fine, finer, finest. White, whiter, whitest. Large, larger, largest. Able, abler, ablest. Noble, nobler, noblest. Wise, wiser, wisest. When the positive ends in letter Y, preceded by a consonant, the letter Y is changed into letter I before adding letters ER and EST. So let's see the examples. Happy, happier, happiest. Easy, easier, easiest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Merry, merrier, merriest. Wealthy, wealthier, wealthiest. When the positive is a word of one syllable and ends in a single consonant, preceded by a short vowel, this consonant is double before adding letters ER and EST. Let's see the example. The word red. So the consonants are non-vowels. So what are vowels? Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So anything apart from A, E, I, O, U are consonants. So the word red ends with D, and you see in comparative degree it doubles, so it becomes redder with double D, and in superlative degree it becomes reddest, so we add ER in comparative and EST in superlative. Let's see other words. Big, bigger, biggest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Thin, thinner, thinnest. Sad, sadder, saddest. Fat, fatter, fattest. Adjectives of more than two syllables form the comparative and superlative by putting the word more and most before the positive. For example, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Industrious, more industrious, most industrious. Courageous, more courageous, most courageous. Two-syllable adjectives ending in full. Example useful, less, example hopeless, ing, example boring, and ed, example surprised, and many others like modern, recent, foolish, famous, certain take the words more and most. Let's see the examples. Polite becomes politer or more polite in the comparative degree, and politest or most polite in the superlative degree. Let's see the rest of them. Simple, simpler or more simple, simplest or most simple. Feeble, feebler or more feeble, feeblest or most feeble. Gentle, gentler or more gentle, gentlest or most gentle. Narrow, narrower or more narrow, narrowest or most narrow. Cruel, crueler, more cruel, cruelest, most cruel. Common, commoner, more common, commonest, most common. Handsome, handsomer or more handsome, handsomest or most handsome. Pleasant, pleasanter or more pleasant, pleasantest or most pleasant. Stupid, stupider or more stupid, stupidest or most stupid. The following adjectives are compared irregularly, that is, their comparative and superlative are not formed from the positive. Let's see the example. Good, better, best. So the comparative and superlative degrees are not formed from the positive word good. So this is irregular comparison. Well, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Evil, worse, worst. Ill, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Little, lesser, least. Much, more, most. So the much word is used for the quantity. Many, more, most. It's for the number. Late, later, or latter. Latest or last. Old, older, oldest. Old, elder, eldest. Far, farther, farthest. Nigh, nigher, nighest. Nigh, nigher, next. For, former, foremost, or first. For, further, furthest. In, inner, innermost, or inmost. Up, upper, uppermost, or upmost. Out, outer, or utter. Utmost, or uttermost. Some adverbs, like adjectives, have 3 degrees of comparison. Such adverbs are generally compared like adjectives. For example, fast, faster, fastest. Hard, harder, hardest. Long, longer, longest. Soon, sooner, soon. Adverbs ending with letters ly form the comparative by adding the word more and the superlative by adding the word most. Example, swiftly, more swiftly, most swiftly. Skillfully, more skillfully, most skillfully. Some of the commonest adverbs form their comparative and superlative degrees irregularly, like ill, worse, worst, bad, worse, worst, well, better, best, much, more, most, little, less, least, nigh, nearer, nearest, near, nearer, next, far, farther or further, farthest or furthest, late, later, last. For more updates and lessons, join us on our Facebook page J&J International, Facebook group Vacancies, Jobs, Study, India or Abroad, and our YouTube channel J&J International. Thank you.